y'all, so today we're going to mix it up a little bit and we're going to do an EDC item review. We're looking at the new Zippo butane inserts for the Zippo lighters. Kind of a cool upgrade and what I would probably consider to be the best upgrade you could do to a Zippo lighter. A lot of people carry lighters even if you don't smoke. I don't smoke, but I still carry a lighter because, you know, the EDC minded, we like to have all bases covered. And fire is in fact, pretty much our greatest achievement, some might say. So basically, we're looking at these lighters. Now, what these do is these solve several problems. I'm going to talk about, so here is originally what came in Zippos ever since pretty much they came out, is a standard lighter fluid insert, right? Flick it, it lights, has a flint, has a wick and all that, and you would fill it, you would lift this up and then pour in the lighter fluid, and they work like this. So flick it open, right, flick it, it lights, you're good. These work great, but the problem was, whether you use them or not, they eventually dry up. Usually I would get about a week out of mine before I'd have to refill it. And you'd have to refill it, and you have to remember to refill it, and if you didn't remember and it dried up, it kind of sucked and it was lame. And yeah, so obviously when Bic came out, lighters that you could basically set and forget, it kind of hurt Zippos. Basically, it hurt Zippos a lot because people could go to something that they could leave in a drawer for 2 years and pull out and it still worked. So now Zippo kind of stepped up their game and now they have butane inserts. So what the butane insert does is it solves basically all three of those problems. There's no wick, there's no flint, and there's no lighter fluid to dry up because it's a butane insert. So what you do is really simple to install. Obviously, I mean, for anybody that has a Zippo, you know that you can pull this out. You can pull this out, and you see here I have tape wrapped around this one. This was both to help with the fit, to be a little bit stiffer, and also it was to kind of help form a seal, because that's what a lot of people did, was they tried to seal these the best they could to keep them from drying out. And I even saw people use like Ranger bands and stuff wrapped around here to kind of keep them sealed up. But at the end of the day, they still dried out and you had to refill them. So you take out that, right? You take out your regular insert, and here I've got the double one. They make a double and a single flame, and insert it after you've filled it up, of course, and voila, you've got that. And they're really nice. I've been carrying this lighter for a long time. This was something I did. It was kind of a Red Baron tribute lighter that I did when I was bored and had nothing else to do, and it's kind of been distressed over the years and all beat up, but it's still kind of cool, and it works just fine. Like I said, not being a smoker, I don't use it a whole lot, but again, it's nice to have fire at your disposal. So I think of all the good things I think it brings, there's only one small thing that might a little bit annoy people, right, with it. And again, I think it's a super small thing that probably doesn't ever actually become an issue, but I know I have noticed this, right? So with the original Zippo insert, right, flick it, done. It'll stay lit, and obviously you don't want to leave it lit forever because it gets really hot, but you could, if you needed to, you could set it down or whatever. With these are push buttons, so what you have to do is you push it down, you hold it, and it stays lit, but then the second you release it, it extinguishes itself. So that's the only difference with these inserts, is this one will stay lit and it will only go out if you close it, right? Or if it somehow goes out, which these were kind of marketed as the windproof lighter, and they're really good at not going out. But if you blow hard enough, they will go out. So that's about the only other thing. The only downside to them is they only stay lit as long as you hold down the button. But other than that, I think they're really cool. Again, I think it's probably the coolest upgrade you can do to a Zippo lighter. And definitely, I've got a couple of my Zippos that I do have in my rotation. Obviously not something like this, which one of the reasons why I think Zippos are way cooler than Bics is because you can get some really crazy cool Zippo designs out there, where Bic, it's pretty much couple different colors, and then maybe they got a couple weird little designs, but nothing nearly as cool as a Zippo. Let's face it, we got people. Indiana Jones didn't carry a Bic, case closed. But yeah, so pretty cool design and something I really think brings them and breathes new life into the Zippo design. But just wanted to show them to you today. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And have a good day.